L'artiste Philippe Allard recycle des milliers de bouteilles d'eau pour construire une œuvre d'art écologique, verte et spectaculaire. Une œuvre monumentale qu'il prévoit terminer le 24 octobre prochain. En forme de goutte d'eau géante, elle s'élèvera jusqu'au plafond de cette galerie marchande.
Well, since the first known cave paintings depicting animals, artists have looked around them for inspiration. And that's kind of what happened when one environmentally conscious Quebec artist visited a food court recently. Mike Armstrong shows us the result.
Art in a mall doesn't usually attract photographers, but this piece is pretty striking.
I hope it gets even bigger because it's pretty awesome.
With apologies to Marshall McLuhan, in this case, the material is the message. The snake is made up of water bottles, Naya, Aquafina, Dasani, you name it, tens of thousands collected by artist Phil Allard.
This 25 to 30, but double it because it's only halfway right now.
Montreal's Eaton Center has one of the country's busiest food courts, and sure enough, there are water bottles all over. Well, for 3 months, the mall's been collecting them for the project. Now they're hanging from the roof and making people think.
Kind of opens your eyes. Just like a small amount collected makes all that. It's kind of overwhelming.
That's the message. In North America, only about 1 of every 4 water bottles is recycled. In Quebec, it's even worse. More than 90% end up in landfills. Another thing that's bothered Allard, the bottles usually aren't empty.
A lot of the time it was a third full or half full, and that's really a waste.
The snake is made with nylon fisherman's net hung from metal rings. When you see it up close, it brings up other issues. Does Canada really have to import water from Fiji, for example? Well, a crew of 6 will be hanging another piece Thursday overnight.
We start at 7, we finish at 7 so that no one's in the mall, so if it drops...
Now, it won't drop, but if it did, it would fall on Imad Safaji in his booth on the first floor. Well, it's light anyway, the bottles are empty, and Safaji is a convert.
Yeah, every time I have a bottle, I think where I'm going to throw the bottle. So I go there and I put it in that box. Now at home, I do the same thing. I save them. I put them recycled.
Because of this?
Because of this, yes.
The piece will be taken down at the end of the month to make way for Christmas decorations, but Allard wants to keep it in one piece to take the message to other cities and maybe travel with it. And then someday down the road, of course, to recycle it. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Montreal.
What a great idea. That's what we'll now.
Climate change and pollution are providing the artistic community with new inspiration for innovation. Cindy Sherwin has more now in today's Green Report.
What in the world is that? Look closely. Snaking its way up from the lower levels of the Eaton Center is an art piece that makes a statement. Do you think this sends a good message? What do you think about it?
Oh my God, it's pretty amazing, like for the planet. I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
So you're impressed now that you know what it is?
Yeah. Water bottle? Wow.
Tens of thousands of empty water bottles, in fact.
Well, we were looking for an environmental project. We were looking for a new way to bring attention to create awareness about recycling, and Phil's name came up.
Oh, it's just discarded. Philippe Allard is a Montreal artist who has always used discarded materials to create works of art.
I always used to walk like that and on the sidewalk and pick up anything and just, you know, try to put it together.
At first, reusing car parts was an inexpensive way to get materials.
This guy is called CO2. He's just choking on his own emissions.
But quickly, Philippe realized his work was becoming a very current commentary on our environmental woes and mirrored his own social conscience. Much in the same way, these photographs by another artist at the Montreal Biodome until November 25th comment on the problem of desertification when desert ecosystems are altered by human activity. And it's human thirst for bottled convenience that inspired this creative endeavor.
Honestly, it's exceeded our expectations. Our customers contribute. Since the beginning of the summer, we installed giant water drop containers in the mall.
Philippe had to spend many hours in an Eaton Center workroom to lash it all together. The sculpture is a big reminder of societal excess. It comes down when Christmas decorations go up. With the Green Report, Cindy Sherwin, CTV News.